Ready?
Yeah.
Welcome to Able. I'm Kallen Blair. I'm an actress living in New York City.
I'm Alie B, and I'm an actress living in New York City who happens to be visually impaired.
Our goal is to make the entertainment industry a more inclusive place, one conversation at a time.
We hope to break down the stereotypes surrounding disability in film, TV, and theater. It's time to see art that mirrors all the people who support it.
It's time for Able. I want to know individually, Nick and Ben, why are you both artists?
Well, I'm an artist because I grew up watching talent shows and variety shows in elementary school, and as I was watching every minute of it, it was an amazing experience. And the principal of my elementary school asked me if I would be the MC for the quiz segment of the variety shows that were called hot shows. So I said to my parents, "Get me a tuxedo. I need to look great." And I was nicknamed JW Smooth. I did it twice. It was just an amazing experience, and that's when the juices of creativity started to evolve in my brain and in my body as I grew up loving this kind of thing.
There's 1,000 reasons I do art. I was bullied a lot growing up with a disability. 7th grade, I tried out for my drama show. I got the mayor of Munchkin City in The Wizard of Oz. I said, wow, for once my disability isn't holding me back, and I'm actually okay at this, and I'm accepted here, and people are laughing at my lines, and I can do something positive. Then when I got older, I went to a very closed-minded university, which shall remain nameless. They basically told me unless we do of mice and men, you have no shot here. I said, I'm a carpenter. You've given me all these tools in acting class. You've taught me the mechanics of building, but I've never built anything. Being an artist to me means being an agent for change, means being an advocate. It means challenging the complexities of the human condition and discussing that and pushing the envelope and not being okay with the status quo. That's why I'm an artist,
Right.
So you started Identity Theater Company, and that's how the two of you met. I met you at a reading at Identity. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Sure. To be fair, I have to go back and give credit where credit is due. In 2005, I became a member of Niku's Spoon Theater, run by Stephanie Barton Farkas, and it was the first fully inclusive theater that embraced differently abled actors. And Stephanie became a mentor to me, and then in 2011, I said, Stephanie, I want to start a company like yours, but I don't want us to be in competition. And she taught me that it's not about getting your piece of the pie, Nick. It's about making a bigger pie where everybody can eat. And I said, okay, I'm forming Identity Theater Companies. And I met Tyler Moss from the Shakespeare Forum, and I said, Tyler, I have a crazy idea. I said, I want to do The Tempest. I said, but I want to do a mixed ability cast. And Tyler agreed to be our co-director, and then he introduced me to Ben, and Ben was cast as Adrian. I played Caliban in a wheelchair, and it was groundbreaking, not in the sense that we won all these awards and we got accolades, but we did get a really good review that said, you never think of Caliban in a wheelchair, and yet 10 minutes after he enters the stage, you forget all about the wheelchair. He said, and that's what happens with the disabilities in the show. They melt away and their talent just emerges. And that's when I knew I was onto something. And Stephanie from Niku Spoon relocated to Hawaii, so Niku Spoon could no longer offer the opportunities that it once was. So that's what I consider the work we are doing today, is carrying that torch that was lit.
What are your goals as an artist and as a person?
Well, I would love to be on TV at some point in the future, like hopefully be on Blind Spot with Jamie Alexander. Hopefully be in more productions with people that I really enjoy, like people at Identity and people at Amios. And hopefully I want to run my own company.
That's awesome.
I want to be an advocate. I want to be out there pushing the theatrical envelope and the entertainment industry envelope, because the conversation has to start. We have to bring awareness that disabled actors are out there and we need opportunities. And there are so few roles written for us as there is. But more than that, why can't someone like Blanche Dubois be blind? I remember when I transferred out of the college that was really killing my acting spirit, and found a CW post on Long Island which said to me, "You're disabled, that's great." I said, "What do you mean?" They're like, "We're gonna show you how to use it to work for you, how it can land you roles." They cast me right away in their production of Charlotte's Web, and I played the gander, and the gander speaks in threes. And I was petrified because my cerebral palsy affects my speech primarily. And the director said, "Why can't the gander have cerebral palsy? Does it say anywhere in the universe that the gander can't have cerebral palsy?" I said, "No." He said, "Well then, let him." And I learned how to speak in threes and how to try to make it work and merge my own disability with a non-disabled character. And I went, this is what theater should be.
I think the reason disability is more slow moving as far as the movement and diversity in theater goes is because there are some common misconceptions that people have either in the casting world or in the producing world about the capabilities of actors with disability. What do you guys think the most common misconceptions are, and how would you challenge them?
The misconceptions are that we're stupid, that we can't memorize our lines, that we're going to require too many accommodations, we're going to need too much special treatment, we're going to cost them more money because we're going to take more time. And, it's just BS, because it's no different than when you have an able-bodied actor who's having trouble memorizing their lines, which happens all the time. Or when you have someone commuting a long distance who is having trouble getting into and out of the city because of traffic, and they need more time. We are here. We are trained. We are professional. We have hard work ethics. Ben has one of the hardest work ethics I know. He will do anything you ask him and do it better.
Yeah.
The biggest reason that casting directors shy away from casting directors with disabilities is they think that they need specialized training in order to work with us. And you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be an expert. You just have to be willing to accept and willing to say, we'll figure this out together, because that's what I do. Am I an expert in every disability of everyone in my company? No. But I say, let's figure out what everyone needs. Oh, you can only stand for half an hour at a time. Okay, let's make sure that you're sitting in most of your scenes. Oh, you get really overwhelmed when we try to run the full act and you don't feel ready. So maybe let me let you hold your script in your hand for the first half. You know, in The Tempest, we had an actor like that, and she held her book, and we made it her spell book. She was Prospero, and she never looked at it, but it gave her confidence. And by just being willing to go there and say, let's figure it out, let's work together, we were able to make something work, and she was brilliant.
I want to know what your dream roles are. If you could list
Oh,
1 to
yes.
3 dream roles, what would they be? Who would they be?
Costia in The Seagull is number 1.
I'll
I
play
am-
Nina.
I don't know how it will ever happen now because I would have to, well, I mean, I guess it could if I got an old enough Arcadin to be my mother. I could
Yeah.
feasibly be Kostya, but I fell in love with that role and I've always wanted to play it. My second role is a role in unknown, well, not unknown. Forgive me, Harvey Firestein, your work is not unknown, but it's one of your lesser known one-acts called Untidy Endings. And it's the role of Kallen, who loses his partner to AIDS after 5 years. And the third role is I want to play the Blue Fairy in Pinocchio in drag.
Come
And-
on,
Yeah.
And that's all I'm going to say about that.
I'm all about it. I'm here for it.
Throughout this year, I've been thinking about Charlie Brown a lot. I recite his last line before he sings happiness over and over again. Like, it's so emotional saying it. Like, it almost resembles to me because it's like me, you know?
What is the line?
Tell it to us.
I'm so happy. The little girl dropped her pencil. It has teeth marks on it. She nibbles her pencil. She's human. I guess it just hasn't been a bad day after all.
Yeah. I would give you that Tony. I've got to see that production of Charlie Brown.
It's funny because
I'm ready.
one of my audition monologues for college was from You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. And if you play Charlie Brown, I am playing Snoopy.
Okay, well, we have a game to close this out.
A game.
A game. We'll say a word or phrase, and we want you both to say the first thing you think of in response.
Just one word.
One word or a short phrase.
Okay.
One word. Yeah.
You're
Okay.
tough.
I'm tough.
She's tougher than I am. Okay. Theater.
Creativity, professionalism, and to me, theater in New York City is my own personal Hollywood.
Needed now more than ever to push the envelope even further.
Inclusion.
Necessary.
Good heart.
Hollywood. First word you think of.
Prestigious, mesmerizing, fun, hospitality, amazing, big stars, life, and fun.
Achievable.
I think we need to end this there. I think we do.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining
Thank
us.
you.
This
It's a
is
pleasure.
amazing.
We're so thankful for your time and your
Yeah.
stories and your
and
honesty.
you being open and ready to talk.
Honesty is what's going to open the door.
Yeah.
So